What's up? Before saying anything, I want to clarify that I don't think the event is absolute trash and TDS devs need to go work at McDonald's. Event overall is actually pretty decent. However, it has quite a lot of problems that make it a less pleasurable experience. Without these problems, the event in my opinion would be way better and more memorable for everyone. But before we begin, here is a fun fact. TDS devs used AI to make events description. The gameplay of event is pretty questionable, mainly because of one thing. The problem in question is the atrocious map design. Let's look at the map together. As you can see, this is a double lane map, except the lanes are in completely opposite direction. This sucks ass because this creates ton shit of problems. For starters, this heavily discourages from playing in solo, meaning you are forced into finding a team. So you are left with three choices: either go into matchmaking and pray that randoms don't watch Skibidi Toilet, complete the event with friends, which is not really possible in 98% of cases, or find a team in TDS Discord, which can be a pain, not to mention some people don't have access to Discord. Okay, maybe event shouldn't be soloable, but the gameplay is still frustrating because you have to multitask everything and oversee both paths to make sure not a single hidden duck is approaching your ass. This map design also essentially sets a single meta of Pursuit, Ranger, and Mortar to be used while killing off melee towers pretty much completely. This means that the creativity in using different towers is also not allowed, which makes gameplay boring and repetitive. Lastly, you are forced to run around the map like drunk Cristiano Ronaldo trying to collect eggs for Battle Pass, as well as logbooks. This is obviously extremely annoying as well. Speaking of wave design, I must say, I'm unimpressed. Pretty much all waves are just a spam of random ass ducks with random ass attributes, which once again encourages using a tower with great crowd control potential. The enemy design is also ass because nearly all enemies are just a reskin of each other with different HP and speed. Speaking of the boss nerd duck, he is okay except for the fact that they keep reusing the jump mechanic, which was introduced back in Krampus Revenge. Like, come on guys, be original. It looks like TDS devs got early access for RTX 6090 because the optimization is so ass. As of editing, they apparently are fixing the optimization, but like, come on. I played with the teammate 2 times, and he crashed both times on late waves, and a lot of people are getting like 15 FPS on final wave. Bro, even Red Dead Redemption 2 runs better than a Lego game, and I'm not even joking. Our DR2 runs in like 60 to 80 stable FPS on pretty high settings, while TDS casually falls down to 40 or 30 on final wave of Duck event hard mode. This makes experience miserable for like 80% of TDS population. So please, invest into optimization, or else I'm going to.
But what the hell, boy?
I'm not a MatPat, but I have a ton shit of questions for the lore of this Duck event. Why is the bathroom so massive? Why is there a random god cube inside some hole? Why do ducks eat bread despite bread being bad for ducks? How do towers understand ducks? Do they read captions? Why didn't Scout shoot a nerd duck despite him being a fucking war criminal who sent civilians on battlefield to death? Where did Professor V came from? Why did they add Professor V again? I hate her. Even shirtless Ramil was better. At this point, TDS lore is basically a Minecraft movie where no one cares about the story, but memes.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
I can say a lot of things about this, but just know that I'm not a fan of it. Instead, I'll just show this suggestion, which shows everything I want to say.
What's up guys, it's Quandale Dingle here.
Overall, while event has good stuff like skins and event tower, it also has quite many problems that should be addressed. Yeah, that's it. I have nothing more to say. Bye.